Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Samuel Jason. I'm here today just to share with you a little something that I've learned that I've actually done. Basically to share with you about how to actually do a magnetic whiteboard quite cheaply with not much cost. Alright, I've done this quite easily. It did not take me a lot of time. I usually do some DIYs when I have a certain need. I usually do some DIYs on my own if I figure out I can do it cheaper. And so I did this and it works. It's really good. So I wanted to share it with everyone so that everyone could also try to get to doing it. So as you might already know, getting the whiteboard from outside might cost you a little bit, but here you are able to do it custom in the sense that you're able to make it according to your own whatever size you want to get it on. You can do it on any size that you like, and it's very cheap and easy to do. So if anyone is here listening to me at the moment, feel free to give me a thumbs up, and feel free to also comment. I'll try to answer to your comments once this live video is over. I'm going to keep this short, just 10 minutes, so that I do not waste anyone's time much. It's very easy and easy to understand as well, as maybe you can already start to see it in my background here. So let's jump into it immediately. So come, let me show you what I've done here. Alright, so this is my whiteboard that I've made on my own. Okay, so this is very cheaply. The main ingredient in this is basically just this white sheet here. Okay, can you see my hand? So here, alright, so this is just a white sheet. This is a metal sheet, I'm sorry, it's a metal sheet, and what exactly it is, it's a zinc metal sheet. So you can get the zinc metal sheet from your local hardware store. So I got mine for 20 ringgit. The cost that I incurred in doing this project is basically just 25 ringgit. So I bought this metal sheet for 20 ringgit, and it comes in a long one piece kind of thing, a very long one, and basically you get 8 feet, and it's 8 by 3 if I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves me right. So I got this, and I cut it to pieces that I felt that is more suitable for me to put it up. And I got this idea pretty much while I was daydreaming one day, because I had it in need. I wanted to stick some stuff up on the wall, but I thought, how am I going to do it? Then getting a whiteboard is pretty expensive, so I went with this option. I saw this sheet in the hardware store before, so I decided that I'm going to try to do this, put it off for some time, and I got it done just about a week or two ago. So it is very functional and it's very useful to me at the moment. So I got the 8 feet sheet, and I cut it accordingly as I need it. So I'm going to show you how the sheet looks like when you purchase it. Usually they will have it opened up. When they're selling it to you, they will roll it up for you. So I'm just going to switch the camera here. Alright, okay, so these are the things that this is the metal sheet, as you can see, and if you would like to see how thick it is, it's just not so thick. So it's pretty easy for you to actually cut this using a simple scissors like this. So by the way, this scissors is my mother's scissors, and she uses it to cut fish. So I stole it from her, and I used this one to actually cut through this zinc sheet here. Just to let you know that any kind of scissors would be able to do it. Any stationary scissors will be able to cut through this metal. It is not so thick. So they have different types of thickness. So you get the one that is not so thick, and not so thick that is like paper in the sense, but it has a little sturdity to it, that it doesn't that you'll be able to hold itself. So get that one. So I got my one for 20 ringgit only. After you get it, you just do the measurement and you cut. So once you've already cut it, you already have a piece ready for you. All you need to do next is just this is what I sticked around here. You can see this is a cloth tape. So why I stick this cloth tape is because when you cut metal sheets, you know that it will become quite sharp, and it can easily hurt anyone, a child or even yourself. So as for safety reasons, I've actually put in this cloth tape here, and as you can see, I put it all around the corners. So this will actually make it quite safe to be used even around children. Okay, this cloth tape is quite cheaply. You can actually get it from your stationery. You can even get it from the hardware store itself. I first used the silver one that I actually had at home, and then later I ran out of it, so then I went and got the blue color one, which you could actually see over here. So this is the blue color one that I got the second time. So that cost me about 5 ringgit plus 5 ringgit from Giant, and this was something I used previously, so I just reused it again. So my cost to actually get this thing done was just 25 ringgit, because I had all the other tools with me. Scissors is something everybody have at home, alright? So once you already cut the pieces, just make sure you tape it on all the sides so that it's safe. After that, it's just about mounting it on the wall or mounting it on the cupboard, like what I did over here. You can see that I actually just mounted it on a cupboard. So this is just very optional. If you do not have a drill, then probably you will need to get a drill to actually drill it and put it on the wall. Like in my case, I have a drill, and I've been fortunate to have a Bosch drill, so I use the Bosch drill to drill a hole and then attach it using screws. So as you see, I've only attached 3 screws at the top, and at the bottom just 2 screws at the bottom. I'm not sure if you're able to see this. Okay, at the bottom here, just 2 screws. So you do not really need to put a lot of screws. I thought I need to put a lot of screws in the beginning, but no, you don't need that much screws. That will do, because I actually tried to put another 2 holes here, if you could see it, but I saw that you don't really need that much support, because it's quite sturdy on its own. So it just needs some support at the top and something to hold it down at the bottom. So that pretty much does it. So I think this is really a cool stuff. The only things that you might need to buy, if you don't have a drill, then you will have to buy a drill. So buying a drill will just cost you about 100 ringgit, or depending on what brand you're getting or what is the power of the drill that you're getting. So get the drill. If you get the drill, you can have more use of it throughout your day and in your house in a daily use. And if you buy a whiteboard, it's gonna, as big as this, it's gonna easily cost you about 100 ringgit or more. So within that budget, you can actually buy and do this on your own, and end of the day you have a drill with you. And in case you're just gonna put it up on wood, then it's pretty simple, a lot more cheaper for you. Just get nails. Nails is just 50 cents probably if you buy it from your hardware store, and then you just need to get a hammer. If you don't have a hammer, you have to buy a hammer. Every house needs to have a hammer. Just get a hammer and just hammer it in. This is a lot more easier to do, the one that you attach on the wood, compared to the one at the back of me here on the wall. But either one works. It is both well done. I'm really satisfied with the work. And as you can see, a plus point with this compared to the one that you get on the whiteboard, the whiteboard usually stains over time. So after you write and you try to rub it away, it stains and it leaves marks. A good example of that is this other item that I have here. As you see, this is something like a magnetic sheet that you actually stick on your fridge. So I was using this, and you can see at the top there, over here, you can see it's stained out a little bit. So your whiteboard usually becomes like that over time, but this, you will not have that issue. So even sometimes it will become a little harder for you to rub over time. So here it is very smooth surface, so you don't have that kind of an issue happening to you. So I'm just going to show you pretty fast that you can write on it and you can rub it away. You're seeing this? Okay, so I'm just gonna write happy. Okay, so that's written. We'll just rub it off. Okay, it's very smooth, so it rubs even more easily compared to a whiteboard. So this product here, right here, is a lot better than even a whiteboard, I think. And if you're going to go all out in the sense that you want to do a big whiteboard for any place that you think will be useful for, maybe in a children's home, anything like that, you can do this quite cheaply, and you can put the whole 8 feet straight, and you can drill it up, and it will be attached very safely on the wall. As you can also see here, it's attached quite well and it's good. I'm really happy with it. So what are the things that you can actually use this for? Just for you to know, you can use this. I wanted to mainly get this because I wanted to write notes on it, my to-do list, things that I want to, so that I don't forget, things that I want to do, and maybe even some things that I want to achieve. This can even be your dream board. You can stick a lot of things onto this board here, and it can be your dream board. It can even be your photo board, so to speak, because you just need magnets to actually stick them on. So you can stick a lot of pictures, and you can even make your own collage. You can even have this, if it fits your preference, you can even put it in your hall and stick some photos onto it, and you can change it from time to time. That's the plus point of it. You put a frame there, if it's framed completely, then you're not going to be able to change it. Here you can quite easily change it according to your will. Alright, one more thing before I go. You need to just handle the metal carefully. Of course, it's metal, it's supposed to be sturdy, it's strong, but this is a metal sheet. So because it's a metal sheet, you will see that same like paper, when you try to move the paper, and maybe not an A4 paper, when you're using a drawing block, you'll see that if you move it wrongly, it will fold upon itself, and when that happens, it will leave a mark. You'll see there's a fold mark over there. So this is very common to happen with the metal sheet as well. If you can actually see here, right over here, that is actually a metal dent here. This dent actually came with the sheet. I didn't cause it to happen, but I'll just change the camera here, you'll see the other one that I did. Okay, so right here, if you can see this dent here, okay, this happened because I manhandled it a little. I moved it a bit too fast, and then it folded upon itself and it's dented. You can't reverse this. So I will advise everyone to just be really careful when you're actually handling it. Just flow it out nicely, and then you do your cutting and everything, just fold it back nicely, and it will be fine. Alright, so that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, give me your hearts, give me a love, and if you are watching at the moment, I really appreciate you for just spending a little time during your lunch, and I'm about to go right now. Feel free to put any comments, or if you need any questions, or you want to know where I get my supplies from, or if you need any guidance at all, feel free to just give me a buzz. I'm more than happy to help. I like to do DIY stuff from some time to time, because sometimes when you look at it in the shop, it's pretty expensive, and when you look at the quality, it's no good at all. So I like to do things sometimes on my own that will fit a need that I have to fulfill. So this is one of those things. Last look at it. So just another tip before you go, you can probably just let the screw stand out a little bit, or in my case over here, I just used the nails for the wood, so you can just let it stand out a little bit, so that you can probably just hang stuff on it as well. So it can do a lot of things for you. Okay, thank you for watching, and please give me a thumbs up under, and feel free to comment. And this is my first video, and I hope I did well. Give me comments under, and if you have any other suggestions of how this can be used in your home, or how this can be used outside, rather than just as a whiteboard marker, or just as a magnetic place where you stick stuff. If you got more ideas, feel free to comment below, and then it will be helpful for everyone. Let's brainstorm, people. Thank you. Have a great day ahead. Hope you had a good lunch, and I'm heading out to have mine. Take care, everybody.